Nothing will ever top seasons 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 back when the Real Housewives of Atlanta was in their heyday. NeNe Leakes, Kandi Burruss, Cynthia Bailey, Phaedra Parks, Kenya Moore, and Porsha Williams were giving us top-tier reality TV that we honestly took for granted without ever even realizing it.
Because what you will know is that he needed $10 to get him a medium-sized pizza so he had in a cup so you could have a kid. Now check that.
Over the years, I have always referred to this group of ladies as the Big Six, and I think that we can all agree that if Bravo did whatever it takes to get them all back on our TV screens, the ratings would go through the roof and we would literally never complain again.
Said it because I was letting you know what time it was.
And what time is it?
What time it was I'm a very rich bitch.
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, let's talk about how I decided to go ahead and do my own recasting of the show myself. Since I'm not really impressed with this alleged Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 cast. Yes, I finally took matters into my own hands and I'm ready to share who I feel like would really eat for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot, and I just feel like a part of me is tripping because I'm like, damn, am I really casting for the show? Or is this just a cool video?
Okay, listen. Okay, shut the fuck up. The fuck on you.
Yes, I finally took matters into my own hands, and I'm ready to share with you guys the names of the girls that I'm casting for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot. In my mind. In my mind,
Which is crowded with all kinds of nonsense.
Okay, I'm not gonna just put everything out there at one time. I'm gonna introduce my Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot cast members one at a time because I already know how petty y'all can be.
That's what I know for sure. That's what's going to the
First up, I'm casting the legendary Kyla Pratt. Now, I know that she doesn't actually live in Atlanta, but I'm willing to let her be the one cast member that we have Bravo like fly out to Atlanta and like get her all set up here. And yeah, I know that we are starting off kind of crazy, but Kyla Pratt is Black Hollywood royalty, and I feel like it would be really, really cool to get to know her, even though she doesn't really seem to be into it.
Generally speaking, you were somebody who kept your personal life on the low for the most part once you reached adulthood.
I didn't realize that I had this cookie cutter, she's a princess. Oh, she's so sweet and respectful, and I didn't realize that I had this image.
Yes, she's currently engaged to former Black Ink star Danny KP Kirkpatrick, and I think a lot of her fans would definitely love to see her over on Bravo.
When I tell you my family is hilarious, like it's hilarious. And so everybody's always like, oh, y'all need a reality show. I always say no, because my issue is not me being attacked in any type of way. I'm built. I already know people won't have their opinions. They can say what they want to say. But when someone that I love is being talked about or treated a certain way, there's no way for me to stop myself. So as funny as my mom and my siblings and my grandpa and my aunties, as funny as they are, it's only okay if I'm talking shit about it.
Slam that like button and be sure to comment and let me know what you guys think as we go along.
Thank you guys, thank you.
Next, I chose the fabulous Naturi Naughton, who is best known as 1/3 of the R&B group 3LW, and for her huge acting roles in shows like Power. Growing up, I always loved Keely the most, but after my collab that I did with Queens on Hulu a couple of years ago, I kind of fell in love with Naturi and I instantly just had to put her on my list. Now, Naturi got married in 2022, and her wedding gave me all the feels.
Don't forget about me.
Naturi is another one of those girls that we know through the TV, but only in movies and TV shows, so I feel like this could be a really cool opportunity for her to continue to grow in her career. I can really see her being the Kandi of this group and like ushering in that big boss energy for the new era, and like truly using the platform to plant her roots here in Atlanta and build an empire.
She is the mother I never had.
No, it's true. It's true.
Now, I know you guys came over here so fast, you almost tripped trying to see who I was gonna choose for my dream cast, but y'all, we gotta talk. Did you know that if you're ever seriously injured, your case could be worth millions? Yeah, I'm talking millions, and Morgan & Morgan does not mess around with any of those measly lowball offers. It's just not their style. And they've really been in their winning era lately, bagging a cool $12 million in Florida, which is 34 times the highest insurance offer. Then there's the jaw-dropping $26 million in Philadelphia, a crazy 40 times higher. And how about the $6.8 million in New York, which is 25 times the highest offer? Do y'all know what I could do with all that money? And let's be clear, all law firms are definitely not created equal. Morgan & Morgan stands out as the biggest for a reason. It's because they win a lot. So if you ever find yourself in an accident or injured in any way, don't sweat it. Just know how to play your cards right. Taking action is key, and Morgan & Morgan is ready to roll up their sleeves and fight both tooth and nail to get you what you deserve. Oh, and here's the kicker. Working with them won't cost you a dime unless you win, and I know how much we all love free stuff. You can start a claim right now with America's largest injury law firm in just one click. Yeah, it's super easy and totally binge-worthy. Just head over to www.forthepeople.com/bingeworthy or click the link in my description to get started.
Cameron and Lauren's love story helped put the reality series on the map big time. Since the show, Lauren Speed Hamilton has emerged as a dynamic author, podcast host, content creator, entrepreneur. I mean, you name it, she's doing it all because she's definitely got more than 24 hours in a day, clearly.
Am I in too deep or being naive? Will you lift me up or send me to my knees?
I remember when Love is Blind premiered in 2020, and it really felt great to see people falling in love sight unseen right here in Atlanta. And when Lauren Speed married Cameron, I started to really believe in love again, y'all. And the two of them are still going strong till this day.
Hey everybody, so Valentine's Day is coming up and I wanted to do something special for Cam, right? So I thought, why not create a special romantic space for him right here at home? So I read somewhere that guys rarely get flowers. So it got me thinking, why not surprise Cam with the unexpected? I'm gonna order some flowers through DoorDash.
I cannot wait to see Cam's reaction.
Happy Valentine's Day, baby!
I think you might be right. I'm thinking maybe I'm way past the point of no return. I'm running traffic lights to spend a little time looking into your eyes. Swear I've been aching, I've been waiting for you all my life.
Now, Lauren made my list pretty early on because I just loved her personality when I watched them on Netflix, and I feel like Love is Blind fans would come out in droves for a chance to see more from Lauren and Cameron.
I'd like to see that. I would like to see that.
Okay, so far that's Kyla Pratt, Naturi Naughton, and Lauren from Love is Blind. Oh yes, y'all. I feel like we might just have us a show. Slam that like button and be sure to comment and let me know what you guys think as we go along. Okay, this next girl has been on my list for a while now after I peeped how she was stepping on next at Porsha's wedding. Amy McClure is the momager of the viral sensation known as the McClure twins. We've all seen them at some point on our social media, gaining popularity after going viral with their video titled, "Twins Realize That They Look the Same," that now sits at almost 9 million views.
Look at her face, Ava. Does she look like your face? Yes. That means you're twins. So you're sisters, you have the same birthday, and you look alike. Do you have the same face?
Amy is a social media influencer herself, currently sitting at over 500,000 followers on Instagram, and she found her very own skincare line called Gleam Beauty in 2022. Now, y'all already know that Atlanta can be really, really cliquey, But it seems like Amy is really well acquainted with Kandi Burruss, Porsha Williams, and several other Atlanta reality TV personalities, so I'm not really sure why she hasn't landed herself on our TV screens already, but I really hope that that changes soon.
I am not gay. I am not gay.
Now, my last two shorties are definitely wild cards, but I chose Jill Marie Jones because I recently found out that she was possibly living in Atlanta. I've never really known much about her, but I do think that it's really important to choose some familiar faces that the Black American fan base will recognize and spark some sort of curiosity. Of course, Jill Marie Jones is best known for her iconic role on the UPN series Girlfriends that has been in the headlines a lot lately, as rumors of a reboot have started to take off, with Tracee Ellis Ross making it very, very clear that she is definitely on board.
I've been saying yes for like 10 years, so we all have.
And when I saw this clip from the director, that's what really made me add Jill Marie Jones to my list.
I believe I do, and our cast deserves to be treated with the value that we have garnered. I mean, Girlfriends has already made a lot of money for this industry. So what will it take for me? Money. The proper resources so I can pick up the phone and call the cast and say, guess what? We got enough money to make the movie the right way, to pay you the right way, you know what I'm saying? To get the right costumes and locations the right way. There's no need for me to go backwards if we can't go forwards.
Yeah, I feel like a reboot of Girlfriends could be a really cute storyline for Bravo to capture on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And once she's on the show, I feel like this platform will definitely spark a lot more interest in a Girlfriends reboot. Like, I can just see it now.
We didn't see that coming. We didn't. We didn't. If you're saying you saw it coming, you're lying.
We all know why you're here. You're here for part of the new series that I am calling Who the F*** Did I Marry?
Okay, now this last cast member is definitely a bit of a stretch, but y'all, why do I just feel like it would be so iconic if we had Reesa Teesa on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot? And I'm gonna tell you why. Reesa Teesa needs no introduction since we all know about her horrible pandemic love story that went viral on TikTok.
I'm going to tell the story of how I met, dated, married, and divorced a real pathological liar. I'm gonna be truthful, even if it makes me look bad.
Everybody has been so enchanted by her story, and I have a feeling that she has way more to share. When I first watched the Who the F Did I Marry series, I was so captivated at the fact that it all happened here in Atlanta, and I feel like that made the story so much more binge-worthy for me.
Clap if you have anxiety.
And y'all, while I was doing research for this video, why did it dawn on me that while we were over there watching Lauren and Cameron falling in love during the pandemic in the early stages of 2020, our poor girl, Reesa Teesa, was over there fighting for her life. And that's just like, that's just so sad.
None of this is funny, but in order to get through it, I have to laugh.
And I feel like they have no choice but to become besties on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, or is it just me?
Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband, he's a...
There are so many people who are still rooting for Teresa Johnson, aka Reesa Teesa, and I would love for the Bravo cameras to capture her finding love and getting married, while Real Housewives of Atlanta fans continue to drag Legion every chance we get.
Right. Now this is the thing. This is where I'm fucking clever.
Okay, so we got Jill Marie Jones, Naturi Naughton, we got Kyla Pratt, Lauren Hamilton from Love is Blind, my good sis Reesa Teesa, and Amy McClure. No, because y'all, either I'm delusional as fuck, or we might just have ourselves a Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. comment right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. If you had to choose your very own dream Real Housewives of Atlanta cast, tell me who would you choose for your lineup, and be sure to let me know why. No, because I really might have snapped on this, and honestly, if Bravo tries to steal my shit, I won't even be mad.
Please, come with the story.
Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Y'all, I had a lot of fun making this video, and I really hope that you like this new Real Housewives of Atlanta cast that I came up with, and I would love to maybe do it again. So if you guys really like these types of videos, definitely let me know in the comments below.
Tell me. Go ahead, I'm listening.
And thanks again, Morgan and Morgan, for making this video possible. You guys should really check out the link in my description below for more information. Okay, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this list of girls over to Carlos King. All right, I will see y'all on the next one.
Man, taking up my head as a CC. That can't fail. I'm my victories on repeat. I'm knee deep, need a dub, best that you seek me. I'm too sick, yeah, I know I make it look easy, yeah. Tell them don't try to play me. Yeah, I'm drippy on the daily. They can never count me out, I know. They can never count me out, I know. I make it look easy, make it look easy. I know, make it look